the walking simulator with easily the highest kill count of the genre, Vampire Survivors. This $3 indie roguelite has been kinda blowing up on Steam, but why exactly? Well, some gamers are more in the mood for less constraints and just want to massacre screens of thousands with builds that make you say, dude, this build is broken good. That's usually also the moment where the game clicks for most people, when an entire Castlevania game's worth of enemies are dying in just about 2 seconds. Outside of the bloodbath, this will also really test your enemy horde kiting abilities, which I personally think, having played Geometry Wars back in the day, will definitely give you an advantage here. Actually, if you took that, along with the synergetic systems that build on top of each other from the Binding of Isaac Rebirth, and smash the two together, you'd have a decent idea what Vampire Survivors is. The upgrades you pick up from either leveling up by picking up those gems that are scattered pretty much everywhere, or from the unpredictability of chest drops, combine and pile onto each other to make your attacks larger, faster, or just flat out more powerful. A run starts pretty slow. You're picking up occasional gems, killing a few bats here and there, but then about 10 minutes in, you're doing a bit better, but still barely making it. 20 minutes in, your build is starting to come together, and then around 30 minutes in, you have become the greatest thing to ever live, and nothing could possibly compare to the immense power— oh, you died. Alright, spend some money on upgrades, try a different build this time, and you're right back in going again. If Vampire Survivors was a quarter-munching arcade cabinet in the early 90s, many of your parents wouldn't have hooked up and made you, because they would probably be glued to the local arcade. If your parents already did hook up in a local arcade, well, sorry to hear that. It's a pretty simple concept, just move around and pick upgrades that automatically fire off your character, but it ends up all turning into the addictive Skittles of video games. Maybe you don't like gameplay Skittles, but if you do, you probably can't stop yourself from popping them over and over and over and over and over again until you're sick. So what do you think? Will this spawn a bunch of reverse bullet hell games where all you do is move and auto-fire with a bunch of wacky synergies? Well, most definitely. Prepare for the next 4 years of indie games to be Vampire Survivor-likes. All good though, it's a surprisingly simple concept, but addictive premise. Move, pick upgrades, survive, watch everything explode, then do it again, maybe better. Those are my quick thoughts on Vampire Survivors. And if you're one of the random 41,000 people playing at this very moment at 10:50 a.m. on a Saturday, let me know how that run ended. As always, this has been Alex, thanks for watching Boomstick Gaming, and I'll see you next time. Hey, you made it this far into the video, you actually have a good attention span. What? I appreciate that. Click on all the stuff. All of it. Just click on all of it.